Yeah, look, even though he's my opposition, I absolutely love watching Rishabh play cricket. I love the way he takes it on in all formats of the game. He's come under. He's got a bit of stick in his time, but like that type of talent, just when you let that type of talent be free, that's what can happen. Last week, but yeah, it's one of them when you look back on last week and credit to him, 200s in the game. We know we're going to get our chances with the way that Rishabh plays. It's one of them. On a different day, it could have looked a little bit different if one of those had gone straight up and to hand. But yeah, look, very dangerous player. We know what he brings to the Indian team, but I really enjoy watching Rishabh play cricket.
And presumably you'd kind of like him to come at you again?
I don't think there's going to be much change in the way that Rishabh takes it on.
Julian? Yeah, obviously it's it's relatively new look in your side. Having played a game against them now, what do you make of them overall as a team? What are you expecting from them this week?
Good team, and yeah, they always fight hard, come hard, very passionate team. I think it's pretty clear that there's always pressure on shoulders of international sportsmen, but playing for India, especially in cricket, there's probably a bit more on any other nation. Very proud nation. Don't take anything for granted from last week. As I said, we start at 0 again, and we try to put in a performance that hopefully can take us 2-0 up in the series.
Thank you. Finish off these two here. Go ahead.
Ben, like to get your opinion regarding this India strategy of declaring prior to the series that Bumrah will play 3 test matches. As an opponent team, while making a game plan for this series, does this announcement make things easier for you guys comparatively if they have probably did not announce and keep you guys guessing which match he will play and which match he will win?
That's India's problem to deal with. Captain of England, let India decide what they want to do and what they want to say publicly.
Last one here, please. When you talked about a long week last week, managing the fast bowlers on this type of tracks when you're expected to play all 5 days back to back. So how do you do that? How do you keep them going? Because there's a lot of talk about in Indian camp about workload management. How do you see the pacers playing a role going forward in the series on this kind of tracks?
I think the time off in between games is so important. That's where you recharge your body, where you get yourself back into a position to feel fresh again. We went all the way to the end of last week, and the most important thing for us as a group, and obviously for the bowlers in particular, because it was a tough week, was getting them come Wednesday that they're fresh. So we had training on Sunday scheduled, but because we bowled so much and we'd spent so much time in the field, that we felt that extra day off was the most important thing, to make sure that when we turn up on Wednesday that we're not too overcooked again. Bowlers bowled their overs in the field for a long time, so as much as training is where you always try and get yourself better, time off and recharging the batteries and getting the body fresh again, that should never ever be underestimated, especially in a 5-match series, in particular when games 2 and 3 are back to back. There's not much time off in between those, so you've got to use your time wisely.